Welcome back to IceHogs TV. Joseph Zakshevsky with you, joined alongside head coach Jeremy Colliton for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game. The IceHogs back out on the road. They're visiting the Grand Rapids Griffins tonight in the final game before the AHL AllStar Break. But coach, still flying high after the big overtime comeback victory again for this IceHogs group last night on Pink in the Rink. But for you, that third period here in recent history has really been the biggest one. But now you're facing a team that over the past two games head-to-head have had your number. So what's the mentality getting off to a better start here tonight against Grand Rapids before taking a much-needed break?
Well, I think last time we played them, I liked our game. I think we're pretty good. And they're a pretty smart team. They know how to win, and they found a way to expose us a few times, and they capitalize on their opportunities. So, our approach is pretty much the same as far as how we want to play. It's just important we're sharp when it's time to defend and make sure we have numbers back, because they're real good in transition, move the puck forward and get bodies flying the zone. So we kind of know what to expect. We play the guys a lot, so it should be fun.
Taking on the Grand Rapids Griffins here tonight, a team that head-to-head against this Rockford IceHogs team. When it comes to special teams battles, these two teams have really lit the lamp quite well against each other, and you wanted to play 5-on-5 hockey the previous two games against Pacific Division rivals, but this is a Grand Rapids team that some way, somehow just finds ways to get underneath your skin at times. How do you continue that 5-on-5 success, knowing just what the other team presents in terms of their power play, but also at the same time, if you need to use yours, you have had success here lately as well?
Yeah, I mean, of course we like our game 5-on-5, but we're happy to take the power plays when they come. We want to be disciplined, but I think that hasn't been a problem. I think we've limited the opportunities where we have to play shorthanded, so I'm sure that'll continue.
And then going into tonight's matchup, it is the final game before the AHL AllStar Break here. And coach, over the last 10 games, you picked up standings points in 9 of your last 10 when you really break things down. 6 wins over that same 10-game stretch, and over these last 2 games were against the teams out of your division. I mean, where this team is at now, the AllStar Break's kind of that unofficial halfway point, but I mean, how are you gauging the success and gauging the progress of your group now moving forward? Because knowing after this break, it's going to be a full-blown sprint getting to the Colliton playoff berth.
Yeah, we look at the performance, and it's been pretty good. I think we want to keep getting better, continue to get better. There's obviously areas where we can still improve, but the work ethic's been really good, and I think consistency shift to shift has been better, and so then it's easier to get wins. So, we feel very good about the progression of a lot of guys we have, and we got a few days off coming up, so it would sure be nice to go into it with a good feeling.
And speaking of progression of a couple players, talk about your defense, because that seems over these past couple 10 games or so that have really stepped up their game. When I'm looking at the shot sheet for a lot of these guys, it's defensemen that are leading this Rockford IceHogs group in terms of shots on goal, chances on goal, and ultimately putting pucks like a Clendenning, a Forsling, a Franzen or so. What have you liked from your defense that have helped out some of the forwards here in this offensive push?
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of teams are playing defensive zone coverage where they're collapsing, and so the points are open a lot of times, and you just got to find a way to get pucks through. And I think we've added a little bit of experience and skill back there, and so then it's no coincidence they find a way to get pucks to the net. So hopefully they'll continue to do that, and we'll capitalize on those opportunities.
And then finally here, Coach, just catching up with you. I mean, any special plans for you during this All-Star break? It's a nice way to step away from the game. You get on the bus after the game tonight. You head back to Rockford, but then you're not back to practice until I believe I saw on Thursday, and then preparation for Friday's game against Manitoba. But, I mean, any special plans? Because it's kind of nice to take a step away from the game a little bit before recharging and making that final push.
Yeah, it'll be good to get away from it a little bit and spend some time with family, so looking forward to that. And I'm sure everyone will come back sharper, and as you say, it's a bit of a sprint to the end, so got to take the time when you have it to get away and hopefully come back recharged.
Coach, thank you for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Head coach Jeremy Colliton joining us here for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game. Puck drop right around the corner as the IceHogs pay a visit to the Grand Rapids Griffins. You're watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.